And we're back. Interesting enough, yesterday it was the first time I pulled from two decks, and I pulled two cards relating to Taurus. And interesting enough, my day, I thought what I wrote, honestly, what I wrote, it didn't really resonate as much as it usually does. I can say this time the book was more spot on, due to the fact that I just didn't really highlight like the Taurus energy. I was just like more money, this, that, less of the beauty, which I should have, because I got two Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is the sign of beauty and all that stuff. So yesterday, it wasn't like my day was more geared towards money, because it was at the beginning when I first started doing the video, and then I just end up doing my hair. So yes, this is the hairstyle, and it's interesting because I never actually do my hair. I usually get it done, or I'll have someone do it for me, but I did my hair, and I'm a Sag rising. Sag rising has Taurus in the sixth house. Sixth house is hair, because Virgo rules the hair, because hair and that upkeep is stuff we do every day, and Virgo is stuff we do every day, like our health, our work, and things like that. So it's just interesting how the moon was there, and I felt like yesterday was just a beautiful day to do my hair, because I was more patient. I was more like I wanted to be like more like a perfectionist. Look, getting the line straight. I want to show you guys because I did a good job getting the line straight and things like that. I wanted to make sure I was like spot on and things like that. So that's like a Virgo aspect. What else? Yeah, I did like a little detox, because I felt like I have inflammation. Usually when I like overeat, I'll get like inflammation in my feet, and I'll start to break out a little bit. What else happened? Oh, what was happening? Oh yeah, my stomach was just feeling like bloated yesterday. So I did a detox because I was doing my hair. It took hours, and I just ended up doing like a water fast, and that helped. Like I know the benefits already from doing detoxes so many times before, and like every time I do one, all the things that I usually have problems with usually go away, and believe it or not, it did. So that was like extra heightened in me knowing like, okay, if I do this detox, this pain that I'm going through right now is gonna go away. And it happened. It went away. So that was kind of like being a master of my beauty, a master of my material, because I got the King of Pentacle cards. So that was kind of like being a master of the earth element and knowing what I needed to do. And then my beauty, me doing my hair, and then just a lot. I was I took my astrology class, for those who know, not too long ago, and I was watching some of the recordings that she left for us to like copy the leftover notes, and some of the things that I was listening to, because I was doing my hair, and she was saying like some of the things like for as far as like our femininity and things like how we go about a relationship, we should like really look at like different ways about going about things. She just gives us like, every time she speaks, she just gives me like a different perspective of how I should look at my relationships, and like different angles. And I respect that, because sometimes the way we think it's right, and sometimes you just need to get checked. And yeah, she checked me, and I feel like that had to do with like my Taurus and beauty, and like femininity aspect. And then I use the mirror a lot, and mirror is ruled by beauty. Mirror is the Venus rules the mirror, and I was using the mirror, which is something I never do because I never do my hair, is to make the lines in the back. And that was interesting because I was trying to figure out like how to position the mirror to make sure I get in the right angle so I can get all, to part my hair properly. So that was interesting, like me trying to work the mirror and trying to figure that out. Yeah, and then it's in, now that I say that, trying to work the mirror, because Venus is the mirror, and work would be the sixth house, and I have Venus. So that's just interesting how the planets are connected when you actually hear the words, and each word is usually connected to like a planet or a house or a sign. So it's just very interesting when you put all the connections and you're really seeing everything together. How spirit is real. I'll keep saying it. Spirit is real. It is real. Like, maybe that's my Neptune in Capricorn. Neptune being spirituality, and Capricorn ruling things that are real. And it's like the more I dive deep into like the transits and really dive deep into my spiritual practices, I'm able to really see how accurate a lot of this stuff is. It's like, it really is. It's just like beauty. It's like I could talk about it, but there's nothing to talk about, especially if you're not a believer. It's best for you just to experience. Honestly, it's the best thing I would say. Anybody who doesn't believe in, you know, this other side of our world of ourselves, honestly, is really just to experience it. You know, what good is me telling you or me showing you versus you doing it and actually reaping the benefits of the experience yourself. So yeah, what a beautiful day outside it is. I love yesterday's reading, especially for, you know, sometimes I get nervous, you know, doing something new that you haven't really did and pulling 2 cards out, and like spirit definitely guided, helped me out without giving me something difficult for my first 2 card of the day reading. So that was really nice. Hey, what is that? This is the 8 of air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9? I really don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna say it's 9. I really don't know. I should really learn how to read these numbers on the bottom. Let me see. I didn't look at what it said. It resonated since it's air. Yeah, this is definitely Uranus. I'm covering the bottom because it usually tells you like what's zodiac planets or sign resonates with the card. So I'm covering it just so I can like test myself. I'm getting like air, but like earth vibes, so like Taurus, so maybe Uranus and Taurus, or Uranus and Libra. Yeah, look, ha 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 ha. See, look at that. Uranus and Taurus. Oh wow, just woo, that's crazy. That's why I like this deck too, because it is. And just speaking of the devil of Taurus and Venus together, right now, all of us have Uranus in Taurus. Uranus is transiting Taurus, and the ruler of Taurus is Venus, and Venus is here. So maybe looking at your where Taurus is in your chart to see like how this energy might play out is what I'm getting. But that's interesting. I just guessed because you see the beauty. You see the reason why I said air. The reason why I said Uranus is because the bird is usually Uranus because it's the air, it's the wings. I just will associate them. Like the hands, I would think it's like Gemini for air. But the bird is usually Uranus, and then I see like the garden, so I'm like definitely Taurus type of vibes. And that's it. Kept it like that, kept it simple. And yeah, to happen, it was Uranus. And so there's like a whole, you know, reason why, like, you know, people get the things that they get from reading these things, because it's like a deeper meaning. Like everything's connected to something, and when you can connect the dots, connect the pieces, you can really just get a deeper understanding of what is being presented. And by making the connections, okay, a garden was presented, oh, a fish was here, fish is Pisces, spirituality, then you see the connections there. Then you see colors, numbers, they all just play a part. So it's just awareness. It's just about being aware and actually seeking this knowledge, seeking the knowledge, and then making the connections. So you have to seek, you have to I would say have the understanding of astrology, have understanding of numerology, of, you know, of colors, you know, of the laws, understanding the laws of the plane that we live on. So the Kabbalion will help with that. You know, polarity. So you just understand like the laws of which energy and how energy operates on this plane. And when you understand that, you can understand like, okay, polarity, negative and positive, and like karma, the karma aspect. Like, if I do something, there's gonna be karma behind it, attached to it, period. Good karma, bad karma, there's karma attached to it. That's just the law. It just is what it is. Like the law of gender, it's having its nature. It is what it is. We can't change those laws. Law is what it is. So reading the Kabbalion will tell you that, and that will help as far as like making connections and just knowing is what it is. You know, sometimes you're in and out. You're like, okay, I believe that. But when you have the law there, law is the law. You know, overrides all that other bullshit pretty much. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. That's why that Saturn aspect is important. Yeah. So yeah, let's see what we're gonna pull from this deck. So we got the air, we got the Uranus. That's my sixth house. I'm a Sag rising. All Sag rising have Taurus in the same placement, depending on what degree. Maybe your 29 degree Sagittarius at the end. So maybe most of your Taurus house would be Gemini. So it just depends, but most of the time it is, you know, it is that. So I like this. This is gonna be interesting to read. Ace of Swords. What it looks like here. This is us like holding on to commanding, conquer, command. I'm gonna write what I write and then make the connections. Command, conquer, confidence, in control, on top, making decisions, what else I see from this card? Like a bright energy, a bright light, great force, like a surprise. Surprise. And you got the hand there, and then the sword. It's like an air element, getting like airy vibes. So like taking initiative, to act on your thoughts, or put it out there, Ooh, I'm liking this energy. And then with this at hand is like the earth of air. Seeing this in the upright would just be like a bird who's frolicking in nature, who's very in tune with nature, who's free in nature. So maybe now I'm blocked from nature, or and with these two cards, this is always going to be interesting to put these together. You got command, and then you have a bird in nature. but it's in reverse. I would say this is like already in opposition because Uranus is in detriment in the sign of Taurus. So I know because I have Uranus in the second house. So I know this. But I would just think like maybe closed off to the freedom. Traveling away from your nature, like not nature, but like detached. So you have basically Uranus and then Taurus. Taurus, because Taurus is ruled, so that in reverse, and it is number 8, a transformation. The 8 was sticking out to me even before then. What else can I get from here? I had some things hit, but then it just left. You gotta catch it while you can. Maybe some like deep downloads. On your relationship. Or changes surrounding relationship. Because Uranus is like unexpected, and not that Venus is relationship, but it can be how we are relating to others. Okay. Changes surrounding your relationship. Uranus in your reverse would be breakthrough. Maybe like rushing your beauty. Maybe rushing or random in your appearance. More erratic in your aura. Taking control. Because it has the 8 there is what I'm sensing. We have of air, reverse, and then we have Ace of Swords. And then date today is March the 7th. Oh wow, I totally guessed with that one. Okay, so I'm gonna go with what I have. It says command and conquer, confidence and control, on top of making decisions, bright light, great force, surprise, taking the initiative to act and put to act on your thoughts and put it out there. Closed off to freedom, maybe traveling away from your natural in tune nature. Detached, deep downloads on your relationship or changes surrounding relationship. Maybe rushing or random in your appearance. Maybe your behavior or is more erratic. Not erratic, but like, I would say like less kind of balanced. I don't want to say balance, but that's kind of the word that is like it's hinting out to me. But we're gonna dive deep into this book so it can give us a little bit more insight of what is going on in these cards, because sometimes more insight will bring us more clarity to what the message is. So that wasn't 8. What number was that? 5? No. What number is that? Has to be 9 then. Girl, I need to know these numbers. Yeah, it's 9. It's 9 of air. So it wasn't 8, it was 9. So that has to do with, it says hiding, confinement. The core term or period has ended. Timely measures. You can and must end that period. The cycle is over. Time is up and you have to be ready. Interesting. Yep, taking control. Time is up. Time to take control, bitches. But for real, I already feel that energy low-key with how my day has started thus far. The energy has been just moving really fast. So I think that already can resonate. I love how when I see something and it's just like, spirit be like, be like, okay, that already happened. It'd be like a smooth finesse low key in my head. It'd be like, okay, I seen how that played out already low key. It's just very interesting. Okay, so next is okay, I'll be looking for this thing forever. Okay, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords says, rise up, stand up, and benefits for new clarity. So yeah, like it's like a newness energy in a way. Sharp intellect and double-edged. Mankind of his level of consciousness may represent the crown of creation, but not yet the peak of process. It also says neutrality, objective, composed without prejudice, balanced, fair. The sword is a gift to you. You yourself are the gift for yourself, for the world. Accept it, make something of it, grasp it, handle it, and let your intellect shine. It also says one is not stuck in the mud, but is prepared to see the other side. And lastly, for the twigs, it says elevation, coordination, and celebration of nature through the gifts and the consciousness, respect and appreciation of our natural resources. I like that. Interesting. Very, very interesting stuff here. I hear you, Spirit. I hear you. And last but not least, just a little bit more for this little book here. It says triumph, the excess degree in everything. Conquest, triumph of force. A card of great force and love as well in hatred. A card of great force. Ooh, I got this card not too long ago. So interesting. It's like a newness energy, like taking command in a way, and yeah, like the cycle being over and you're able to really move forward. I wish I knew this was a 9, because 9 is like ready to leave the completion, because 10 will be starting it all over, and then the ace is the beginning. So like beginning and end, kind of like yesterday, not really, but cycle being completed and getting on its way, while a new one is you know, sprouting its seeds, sprouting. Yeah, so that's interesting, y'all. Please look, do your transits. Look to see where Taurus is in your chart, to see where Uranus is transiting right now, to see what house is going to be highlighting this energy. You should be doing that every day, just to so you can be aware of what is going on, as above so below, so you know exactly what's going on, because what's happening in the stars is happening, believe it or not, right down here, and we're stuck with it. So in order to be aware, you might as well learn it, so this way you're not just like learning it from someone else, but you are in control of knowing the transits, knowing when this is gonna happen, knowing when that's gonna happen. It's all up to you. You know, not everybody's called to go that deep, but I think everybody should have the basic knowledge of just astrology and transits, because it's helping my life out so much, and I think it can help out others. Not that you need to be dive deep in it as others, but just to have the basic knowledge would be, you know, something nice to have in your little toolbox, you know. All right, that was it for today. Yeah, I don't want to keep this longer than what it already is. Yeah, so other than that, stay hydrated, drink your tea, and I'll see you guys again mañana.